What is good? Hey, YouTube. Great morning. Great morning. It is another Thursday, and here we are at Tea Talk Thursdays. I am so happy to be back here with y'all. Look at my hair. My hair is just, it's doing what it wants to do today, right? We're going to crinkle it up, give it some love and joy, right? Anyway, great Thursday. I hope everybody is doing well today. Oh gosh, it's a rainy day here in Georgia. I'm not sure what it's doing where you are, but it is a rainy day here. Don't be shy. Come in and say hello. I'm happy to see every single person that is here on this video. Great day, great day. All right, y'all know how I do. I'm just burning this sage. For those that are new, thank you for tuning in. This is Tea Talk Thursday with Amber Hill. That's me, the Psychic Life Coach. If you say, well, why are you called the Psychic Life Coach? That's because I am a certified life coach that just happens to be a psychic. So I would love to know who you are, where you are hailing from, and we can get it popping. Hey, Dragonfly, long time no. Whoa, my goodness. I'm glad to see you in the land of the living. Wow, you're the second person. Someone else I spoke to the other day said that they had a really bad car accident. Wow, I am so glad to see you, and I'm so sorry that that happened. Goodness gracious. Well, I'm going to send you some love and light for some healing and pray that, of course, and pray that healing comes your way, speedy recovery, and all of that. Goodness gracious. I'm so sorry to hear that. So, guys, first of all, let me say that you guys know that I've been hosting my annual giveaway. This was our fourth year, the fourth annual holiday giveaway for Be Inspired Services. And as of last night, 11:59 p.m., the application process shut down. So that means from October 1st to October 30th, people were able to apply to be a chosen sponsor family. And so at this point, it is what it is. The committee is going to meet this Sunday, which is, there's about 7 of us. So we will lock it down by Sunday evening. I will know who our sponsor family is going to be. Of course, shh, we keep it a secret. Nobody knows until we show up on that door knocking and banging. Is real. So that's what we do. So anyway, I just want to say I'm excited. I'm so excited. I've already started having people giving donations. And what I'm going to do too is I'm going to put the link in here. Actually, the link to the website is here. But I want you to know that if you would like to be a part of the giveaway, as far as donations, we are accepting all donations. We're accepting canned food. We're accepting some box stuff, anything you want to give. Gift cards for supermarket, gift cards for store, household items, personal hygiene, laundry stuff, even maybe some furniture, depending on what the family says. So we are accepting donations, cash donations. We're accepting Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, all in the name of the family, and it will go to them. Also, I did get, every year I step it up, guys. So I did get a P.O. box so that anybody who would like to maybe do drop shipping, I have an address for you to send the donations, okay? So that's Walmart, Amazon, eBay, Target, I don't care. We can drop ship it, okay? And we can make it happen for the family. So now that we got out the way, we're going to talk about Tea Talk Thursday. Now I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I've been buying a lot of tea for y'all because I want to always showcase some tea. But guess what? I don't have no new tea to show y'all. All the teas I have, which is about 10 of them, I've showed all of them to you, okay? So I'm on the white tea. the same one that the triple leaf tea. I'm just drinking the white tea today. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. And that's what I'm drinking. As far as crystals go, I have no new crystals to show you guys. So I won't be talking about a new crystal today. Okay. And so sipping on my same tea. I think it's okay to drink tea more than once and highlight it, especially if it's good. So that's the tea of the day. Um, yeah, so now I feel like it is time for us to do our 2 minute meditation, or as we call it, meditation minute. Okay. And most people understand. It's so interesting. I do this a lot. Y'all notice that? To me, I think that I do it because my lips are dry, but I find I do it a lot when I'm dealing with other people and spirit is around. And it's funny, if you ever watch Teresa Caputo on her show, you'll see that too. Like right before she does a reading, you see her start going. And I'm like, oh, that's a psychic thing. Anyway, y'all can see I have my black candle going right here, which just know that even if I don't show you a candle, there's always a candle going. If any of y'all can see the smoke, I have my sage going because I always want to make sure that the space is pure and cleansed. There is no negativity. Only love and light is in this space. Blessing you guys, blessing me, and keeping anything that don't need to be up in here out. Amen. But don't forget, as I always say, you have to follow up the space with something because frankincense, sage alone is a neutralizer, so it does not render protection. So I have to burn some protection, some protection. And I actually have some some myrrh right here. So hold on, let me grab a myrrh. Mm-hmm. Has anybody gotten any Enfafo? I talked about Enfafo a couple months ago. I was just wondering if anybody has went out and tried to find any. It's very hard to find. And you can find it grounded, but it is really hard to find the seeds to plant it yourself. I've contacted seed companies and none of them have Enfafo. None of them. And it can only be found in Africa. It's one of the oldest traditional African herbs that's used for ritual, for cleansing. And when I say Enfafo has so many, honestly, like so many benefits, medicinal benefits, it's crazy. Excuse me, guys. I know that sounded so nasty. Sounded nasty and wet. All right. So now we have cleansed our space and we have set our protection with our myrrh. And if anybody's wondering what kind of myrrh that is, this is the myrrh that I use by Hem. Some people, choose to use different stuff, but I love the myrrh by Hem. I like their stuff, which also when I had this also was by Hem. These were the little cones that you can use. And this was a combination of frankincense and myrrh blended. And those were actually pretty good. I need to get some more. All right, guys, so we're going to do our meditation minute. Let's just take 2 minutes to just breathe in. You want to visualize as you're breathing in that you are breathing in the breath of life, power, and strength. Hold it for 3 seconds. And then through your lips pierced like you're whistling, release it. The slower you release it, the more connected you are to the source, okay? It all happens in the intentional. And as you release, remember to let your shoulders drop, let your face relax. Try not to be doing this. Try to let your face relax. Feel your shoulders drop and say to yourself, release, release the stress, release the worry, release as you're releasing, okay? We're gonna do that for 2 minutes and then we're gonna rock and roll. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one, guys. Awesome. There it is. I hope you guys feel good. I just love breath work. I almost enjoy breath work more than I actually enjoy meditation. I know that sounds strange because to me, I feel like I meditate within the breath work. So I feel like I can get to the same place that I feel like I would need to get to spending almost an hour meditating. I feel like I can get there within like 3 to 5 breaths with breath work. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. So today, right, the topic, and normally I always post the topic of the day, and I didn't even do that. I didn't even do that for Facebook. I forgot to post in there and tell them about Tea Talk, but it's okay. Because guess what? Anyone who is subscribed already knows that it's subscribed. So they will come on in. So today, I want to talk about encouraging yourself, right? Oftentimes we look to other people to give us encouragement and inspiration, and I do it too, right? I do it too. There's times when I feel like I need to just be encouraged, and I will go to like YouTube and I'll find a motivational video or something that I can hear that can inspire me, that can encourage me, and all of that. But at the end of the day, sometimes I know we want the people that we love and the people that we care for to encourage us and be like, yeah, good job, and you can do it. And some of us are blessed to have those types of people in our life, and some of us aren't, right? So in those cases, like, what do? Right? A lot of times you are going to have to be your own cheerleader. You are going to have to be your own cheer squad, your own team, your own motivator, and your own inspirator. And that's just the truth, right? Sometimes, and most times, you're going to have to encourage yourself. You're going to have to instill in yourself that you can do whatever you want to do, and you're going to have to go for it, okay? Because nobody can do it for you except you, right? So I saw a post today that I had made literally this day last year. Unbelievable. I'm gonna read it. I wasn't planning this, but I think it's good. So I'm gonna read it. And it's one of those things where, you make it and then you're just kind of like, okay. And I've said different things in my life and I know we all do it, right? We're like, you know what? You like when it comes to working out, right? Or going on a diet, you know what? I'm going to do it. On my New Year's resolution, I'm going to do it this time. And then we fall short, right? But this is what I said literally 1 year ago today. And so there was a picture, and I can show this to you. There was I'm trying to get that glare off of it. Okay, you see, there's a picture. So I'm going to read what the picture says and then what I said. The picture says, daring greatly means the courage to be vulnerable. It means to show up and be seen, to ask for what you need, to talk about how you're feeling, to have the hard conversations. This is what I said. Great morning. See, great morning. When was the last time you did this? Showed up to the world, allowed yourself to be vulnerable and overcome your fears. Man, isn't it scary? Even though my life's work has been to help people, especially women, move beyond their past experiences to live a healthier, happier life, I too have struggled with self-confidence. It's not easy to put yourself out there to the world to be judged. So I understand. I cannot allow fear to stop me from pursuing my dreams anymore. From this day forward, I am stepping out on faith to share my gifts with the world. Come join me. Let's be fearless. Is that not friggin' awesome? That is awesome on so many levels to me, because now that it's a year later, I can really say I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I went out here, I started this YouTube channel, and I started saying, you know what? I'm going to do my own show on YouTube. Is it the best show in the world? Probably not. But am I doing what I want to do? Am I taking the time to have you guys and talk to you guys and share some of my thoughts about life and share some of my gifts with you guys? I'm doing that. At that point in October of last year, I didn't have my Facebook page, probably had maybe, if I was at 500, it was very in the beginning of 500, like 500 and something followers on Facebook. I might even been at the 400 and something, 90, 80, whatever. And I started doing the live readings, psychic readings on my Facebook and my Facebook business page. And literally from April up to now, I have like 723 followers. Actually, 723 people that like the page, but there's like 740 people following it. This YouTube channel has been in existence for 8 years. I had 7 subscribers because I didn't do anything with it. I had 7 subscribers for the 8 years that I had it. And now I'm at 155. I know in the grand scheme of things, that's not very much when you consider that there's billions of people on YouTube. But for me, that's still progress. And that happens simply from me being myself, not trying to act like anybody else, not trying to do what other people do, but just do me and do what I want to do. Okay? There's so much that I have accomplished in 1 year. And that post really shows that this was not another time of me just trying to boost myself up but not follow through. I literally committed and said I was going to be fearless. I wasn't going to worry about what other people thought about me. I wasn't going to worry about who was going to say, oh, she's fake. She's not really a psychic. Oh, she's not this. She's not that. Oh, look at her, this, look at that. I stopped worrying about what other people were going to think about me. I stopped worrying and stopped having fear about, am I good enough? Can I do this? And you know what? I had to encourage myself. I had to believe in me. And that was the best thing that I ever did in my life, was believe in me and stop worrying and stop focusing and stop wishing that other people would believe in me too. Because guess what? Real recognize real. So I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Just like everybody, you ain't going to be everybody's cup of tea. And that's okay, right? Because who my tea is who my tea is for. And that's just the truth. What was important to me was that I no longer hid the truth. And the truth was that I was psychic, that I was gifted, that I knew things that I didn't know how I knew them, that I could see things that I didn't know that I could see. That I in October when I made that, I did not even unlock the ability to have visions at that time. I didn't even unlock the ability to talk to people who have crossed over. I didn't even have that. Well, I had it, but I didn't unlock it. Didn't know I had it at that time. But just because I decided to believe in myself, I decided to encourage myself, I decided to step out and be fearless, it had opened up the door for my abilities to expand in ways that I could never comprehend. When I sit back and I think about how many readings I have done since December of last year, I can't even begin to comprehend. But I will tell you this, just based upon reviews on my Facebook business page and my website, it's only calculated like 47 people. It's only calculated. There's so many more that have never come back and given a review. So I've done a lot. I've done a lot of readings. I've done a lot of grinding. I've done a lot of hustling. And now I'm going to the next level. I have some exciting news that I cannot even share with you guys right now that happened yesterday. But soon, I promise, within 2 weeks, I will be announcing the news. So much has happened in my life. And again, it all stems from believing in myself, from taking a chance on me. Stop looking at what other people were doing and how things were working for them and how people were flocking to them and why ain't I this and why ain't I that. I stopped that. I started doing me. I started believing in me. I started doing what I do. See, when I tried to do life coaching years ago, because this business is not new. Be Inspired Services is not new. It's been around since 2010. It is a legitimate business. I am registered with the state. You can look me up. I have a business license, all of that. I'm straight legit. Okay? But guess what? I let fear stop me because I went out here for 2 years. I was promoting myself, and nobody wasn't signing up with me. Okay. And that played further on my confidence. Well, maybe I'm not good enough. But guess what? Everybody wanted to come and just talk. Well, Amber, I just need to talk. So here I was life coaching, helping people for free, but nobody wanted to sign up and pay for it. But either way, eventually it played on me, looking at other life coaches that were flying all over the world that I know, and I'm proud of them and I'm happy for them. But they were flying all over. Clients just wanted to see them. And I'm like, I can't even get anybody to sign up. But I think it's because I didn't really believe in myself deep down. And I think even though people who I was talking to and I was sharing knowledge and wisdom with them, and it was helping them, and they can tell you to this day, wow, she really blessed me. I still didn't believe in myself. Okay. So I put my business on the shelf for about 5, 6 years. Be Inspired wasn't doing anything but collecting dust. Now I kept up my website, kept up my business cards, kept up my licenses, but I wasn't doing anything with it. And then life happened to me. And then I was in such a state of depression and sadness that I felt like I could not stand before people and talk about being positive and law of attraction when hell was breaking loose in my life. And I'm like, I can't do it. So I literally didn't think that I would ever become a life coach again. Well, not say become, because I'm a certified life coach. That certification is with me for the rest of my life. But I didn't think I would ever get up and become a life coach and be actually working with folks. So that's where, it happened. But when I started doing my work, working on me, believing in myself, it all started to come back for me. And I realized that I had morphed and I had changed. And what I thought and who I thought I was is not who I really was. And when I got in touch with who I really was, this is who I am today. This is who I am. Does that mean I'm perfect? No. Does that mean I'm better than anybody else? No. That just means that I am walking in an authentic path for myself right now. And I had to encourage myself. I had to believe in me. Didn't matter how many people, oh, Amber, you're great, you're wonderful, you're this, you're that. If you don't believe in you, it don't matter what nobody else says to you. You're going to be like a cup with a hole in it. No matter how much love, admiration that they put into you, gifts, it won't do anything, because it's a hole that only you can fix. You got to fix your hole. Once you fix your hole, then you can embody, then you can become that person that is inspired and encourages yourself first. And then you can talk. When I talk to people today, they feel the sincerity. They know that this is who I am. They know that I eat, sleep, and drink this. This is not something I opened up a book and studied. This is me. And I don't try to be nobody else. Matter of fact, everybody else taken anyway. Everybody is taken anyway. Okay? So I just wanted to say, encourage yourself. Believe in you. Even if it's scary. And I often say, if it's scary, if it feels uncomfortable, do it. Do it anyway. Because that's where greatness happens. That's where your breakthrough will happen. There is nothing and no one that can stop you but you. No one can stop you but you. You are your biggest obstacle. You can be your worst enemy. Or you can be your biggest cheerleader. You can be your biggest inspiration and motivation. You just got to remember why you're doing it. What is the purpose? And believe in yourself, and it will all fall into place. Everything will fall into place for you along the path that you want to go, if that is the path that is meant for you. Okay? So I want y'all to know that today. Encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. Even the people that love you sometimes don't mean they're happy for you. So don't look for no one else to validate you. Validate yourself. And if ain't nobody told you, I think you're fucking amazing. Okay? That's what I believe. All right, y'all. That's the word of the day. That is the word of the day. I hope y'all like it. I hope y'all like this episode. I want y'all to make sure that you take a moment to, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment after the video is over in the comment section. I love your feedback. And if you have ideas of topics for me to talk about, I'm with it. All right. I'm about to do the group reading and we can rock and roll and get up out of here. All right, spirit guides and my higher self, I ask you to step forward to help bring messages of love and light to my viewers. You know the messages that they need to hear. You know the messages that they want to hear. Come forth. Here we go, guys. All right, guys, let me get your number. All right, guys, I'm almost done. Okay, I got your number, guys. I'll reveal that to you when I'm done. So interesting because these two cards fell the same. Okay, so I want to explain again to you guys that this spread that I do is an overall spread. It may pertain to you, it may not. Different energies, there's multiple of you. So it's not like this is only for one person. It can be, but the point is you have different energies and different needs. So this is what's coming forth. Also, there is no particular order. Okay. I'm just telling you what cards fell. That doesn't mean there's a past, present, and future. This could just mean overall, period. This is what was going on. Okay. All right. Because sometimes I know it can seem like I'm saying two things that can be contradicting each other. But again, there's a couple of y'all on here. So one could be pertaining to one and one could not be. It's all good. Give me a second. Okay. So I see that there is some decisions that need to be made as it pertains to love relationship. That's so interesting because this card is in the same exact position that it was in the other day, and the same exact card that's under it is the same exact card that's under it right now. So we're gonna see what that's about. Um, First of all, I'm seeing that there is someone or somebody who's in a position right now that has some decisions that need to be made as it relates to a love relationship. Okay. And the card that's coming up is choose wisely. Okay. So you can go in many different directions. Okay. But you really need to think this decision out. And the best way to make this decision is for you to actually really tap in, because the number 7 speaks to spirituality. It speaks to inner awareness, mastery of self, insight, and wisdom. Okay. Which means that at the end of the day, you need to tap into yourself and you need to make sure that I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just removing this person from the group. Okay. All right. So, thank you. So, I will ban them from being able to come back on this channel again. All right. So, anyway, that this is a situation where whatever this decision is that you need to make, does anybody else see that this person is still leaving messages? Please let me know. Okay. All right, I tried to get them removed, but we'll see. Um, I don't know how to get rid of them. Anyway, I can't do anything now. Once the video is over, I'll be able to go back and do something about them. Um, I apologize for the rest of everybody who's dealing with this. Anyway, this is a situation where you're really just going to have to tap into who you are and tap into what you really want and listen to yourself when you make this decision, okay? Don't let anybody pressure you into making any decision, okay? I also see that the card right next to it is harmony, which says that as far as a love relationship goes, that there's going to be a relationship that is definitely going to be built upon loyalty. It's going to be built upon self-sacrifice. There's going to be harmony. There's going to be it's going to be a very responsible relationship. So I'm not sure if this choose wisely is because maybe someone is deciding about possibly um, deciding to propose. That's a possibility. Or it could be deciding whether or not to step up into a relationship or to get out of one. I'm doing a group reading, Fatima. All right. So just like I said, choose wisely. But the fact that I see the harmony card is telling me that somebody definitely is about to come into a really beautiful relationship, something that's very different from what you're used to having. You're going to actually have someone who's going to be what you need them to be. I also see that not that long ago, there was a situation that happened that really kind of. I try to explain this card. It's a little difficult to explain it. So it's not difficult to explain it. I just need the right words. I just need the right words, which is conflict and defeat. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on for me, okay? All right.